Hi, it's Dana with the Arts Partnership. Welcome to a slightly delayed Thursday Tap Talk. It's just been one of those mornings, days, weeks, months, however you want to think of it. Let's just blame COVID. When in doubt, I like to blame COVID. So I hope that you are going to hop on, and I hope that you have lots of questions, because not only are we talking to Adam Pankow about the upcoming musical at Stage West, Don't Hug Me, but it's Adam's birthday. So let's be sure and show Adam some super birthday love by doing some shout outs. Hi, Adam.
Hi, good
How are
morning.
you?
Doing great. It's my
Good.
birthday, as you said.
It is
So
your birthday. Happy birthday.
thank you. Thank you very much.
You probably have a long history of steamy birthday parties from when you were little.
Yes and no. I was always, so my birthday is June 23rd, so I never got like a school birthday party,
Yeah.
because of summer birthday. And then a lot of times they give you like, they're like, well, let's celebrate your half birthday. My half birthday is December 23rd,
Yeah,
so I never had a half birthday party either. But lots of steamy birthdays. That's summer in the Midwest. You never know what you're gonna get in June. So
that is true. My birthday is December 29th, so I also never had a school birthday.
yeah,
And
that's how
my
it
half
goes.
birthday would have been June 20th. Yeah, it's just kind of a rip, but in the big picture, it's all right.
That's right. That's right. Although I'd rather have a summer birthday than a December
Then a
birthday.
December birthday. I bet nobody ever gave you a present with Christmas wrapping paper ever in
Nope,
your whole life.
never at all. Yes,
No.
and I almost have perfectly like 6 months
Yeah.
between major presents,
Yeah.
so it's pretty well timed. Thanks,
Not so
Mom and
much
Dad.
for me.
hmm
It's all right.
That's
I
how it goes.
managed to have survived so far. It hasn't completely felled me. So, not
Same.
that it's not gripping to find out about our birthdays, but let's get to the subject at hand. You have a musical opening up at Stage West. So, first of all, let me put whoops, wait. Oh, sorry. I screwed that up. I'm a little frazzled. Let me put the information up so that people can go to this. Tell us where Stage West is, Adam, and then we're going to talk about the musical.
So Stage West is based in West Fargo. That's kind of our thing. And as of right now, we're a traveling kind of group. So this is our first full season of shows. We did a show in March at the DoubleTree Inn in West Fargo. We did a show in May at Thunder Coffee in West Fargo.
Ah,
This month, we're at the POW Plaza, which is downtown West Fargo, kind of in the middle of North Cheyenne Street. We'll
yep.
be at the Lights in Southwest Fargo in July, and then we're at the Speedway Event Center in October and Bonanzaville in December. So we're all over the place in West Fargo, bringing arts to every kind of corner of the community.
Well, that's really fabulous. So, okay, let's talk about this musical because I don't know anything about it. I've never heard of it. I just did a quick read, your kind of adaptation or version of it in the newspaper, but Don't
Yeah.
Hug Me. What is this musical?
So it is. We keep calling it's a Midwest musical with some singing and stuff in it. So it's every Midwest trope. The show itself, the creators itself, call this show it's Fargo meets the Music Man without the blood and the trombones. So like if that kind of gives you an idea of the kind of humor and the kind of story that we have. So it's set in a fictional northern Minnesota town, Bunyan Bay, but they make references to Ely, Minnesota. They actually make reference to Moorhead. They have a Moorhead State joke in there, which is kind of good. So it's very regional. You're gonna know these characters. You're gonna know this life if you've been in any small town, North Dakota, Minnesota bar. That's the setting of the show. So it's irreverent. The show isn't changing the world by any means, but it's good. It's good summertime entertainment, and especially last night was our opening, and we had such a beautiful summer nights.
Yeah, you
Like
did.
that's why we get through the winter, so we can have these beautiful summer Midwest nights here in the Upper Midwest. So it was lovely to open our show last night outside, and we had a great crowd enjoying it.
Excellent. Okay, so how many people in the cast?
So there are 5 people in this cast, and
Okay.
then it's actually directed and choreographed by Patrick Casper,
I
who
saw
like
that.
does a ton of stuff in the area. I was just kind of serving as producer. I'm the artistic director at Stage West, so getting signing all those contracts and getting all the logistics together. So I will give a shout out for our group. We're new on the block, but one of our formation um, principles like was really important was that we pay everybody. to be a part of our shows. So, a lot of times directors and choreographers and stuff get a paycheck, but we pay our actors too. And that was really important that we could make that happen. So 5 people in the cast, it's kind of small, but they're all getting a paycheck next week, which is great. And we've got 2 people on our crew, and we're just having a great time, like engaging artists, bringing them to West Fargo. I mean, West Fargo
Yeah,
has kind of been the stepchild, for lots and lots of years. I'm a West Fargo boy, West Fargo graduate, and I taught in the West Fargo school systems for lots of years. So my heart is in West Fargo, and it really makes my heart pretty proud to bring some art, something that West Fargo can call its own. Uh,
absolutely.
and be uniquely West Fargo, cater to, our growing community. West Fargo, I mean, they're supporting the arts all around the metro. It's nice to have something in our backyard. So that's, our big goal with Stage West, not to necessarily be a competitor with any of the other great performing arts in town, but just add another something and bring art closer to people. And so that's our main mission with Stage West.
I love it. Okay, so if people are thinking about coming, you can get tickets at westfargoevents.com. Do you have
That's
to
right.
bring
Or at the door. Yep.
or at the door? You bring
Yep.
do you bring your own chairs? Do you have chairs there? How
So
does that work?
we have 2 different pricing levels. So we do have reserved seats that are set up, and those are priced out. You don't have to bring a chair or anything like that. We also have a small little artificial grass section that you can bring a chair and stuff. So we recommend a chair, not a blanket, for
Okay.
it. But it's just, yeah, it's great. And we've got concessions on site. If you'd like a soda or water, you want something a little stronger than that, we have all of that, and popcorn and all of that. So we're just trying to make a good time, and again, make West Fargo a little more artful, but certainly that doesn't mean we're exclusive to West Fargo. Anybody can and should come and support our little theater troupe.
One of the things that I love about the arts is that when you're going to see the arts, when you're in the arts, you don't stop and think, now, which side of the river am I on? Am I in Minnesota? Am I in North Dakota? Am I in Fargo? Am
Right.
I in West Fargo? It doesn't matter. You're just in a community that has a lot of art. And
Yeah.
so I want to really lift up your point. This isn't West Fargo theater for West Fargo. This is theater being produced in West Fargo for the Fargo Moorhead West Fargo community, or by your preference, West Fargo, Moorhead Fargo community,
That's
and
right.
beyond.
Right.
Is
Exactly.
this a family-friendly show, Adam?
This show definitely is. It's it's really great. Bring the whole family and enjoy the performance. So we did a production of our most recent production we did at Thunder Coffee in May was Love, Loss, and What I Wore by Nora and Delia Ephron.
Yep.
That necessarily wasn't like for the whole family, but this one is. And so that's like another kind of mission of ours is to I mean, it's a good community theater mission is to have something kind of for everybody to kind
Yep.
of pick and choose. And so next up, we have Legally Blonde, the musical, happening in July at the Lights, which is awesome
It's
venue.
an
It's so
amazing
great.
facility. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so Adam, that is a huge musical.
Huge musical. Yeah, it
So
is.
talk to me about how you're pulling that off. Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks. So, I mean, Sage West last year, I mean, we're on 1 year. Last year, we did one show in the summer, the musical Rock of Ages. We did
Also
that at the
huge.
Lights, also huge. And so we had I feel like we found our issues with it. Every space has its issues, right? And like
Yep.
logistics of everything. I feel like we found that, and that we'll be able to come back into this summer season even better than before. We have a great community cast, 28 people in this show. A lot of like returner people that I've done lots of summer theater and lots of theater in town. And so there are lots of familiar faces in our cast, familiar to the community and also familiar to myself, but some great newcomers as well. So all of them that are excited about the opportunity and performing on that really great outdoor stage for really big audiences. So, I mean, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'll say this, like, but we are trying to kind of lift this up. With unfortunately with the Trollwood musical canceled this year, like we're outdoor theater this summer. And so for those that really like that experience, like come check us out. Like there's maybe even more of a reason to do it. And there's a place for both of us, I will have to say. But if you're missing outdoor theater this summer, we've got an alternative for you.
Well, I love that. So, okay, we'll go with next question because maybe I'll have another one. My next
Yeah.
question for you, how in the world does somebody get involved with Stage West if they're listening to this and thinking, wait, I want to do this?
Well, so I mean, our major vessels of communication right now are, through our social media sites. So we have different things. Stage West Far or Stage West WF is our handle on all of our social media stuff. And so certainly following all of that. Our auditions and our participation is open to the community. So everything is auditioned. Everyone, expresses an interest and goes through a fair process like anybody else. But I mean, with that, it's not just being on stage. I mean, every show, especially the lights, we're going to need, ushers and people to kind of assist with that. And so, shoot us a message. We've got a small little volunteer list that's going already, but we'd love to add some more names to it and just kind of get people participating with us, engaged with us, and just checking us out at this point. So.
All right. I think this is my last question, Adam. Tell me what nights Don't Hug Me runs and what time.
So we run tonight through Monday. So we're straightforward for another 5 performances, Monday the 27th. So
Okay.
showtimes are 7:30 each night. Again, you can pre-buy at westfargoevents.com or come right to the door. And we'll gladly sell you a ticket there. Ticket sales are also on right now for Legally Blonde. So, and they're selling very nicely. We've got VIP, reserved, and general admission tickets for that. So make it a 2-for-1 and put some art in your life this summer.
Wow, Legally Blonde is such a fun musical. Really fun musical. So if you know the movie and think, well, how could you top the movie? The musical is great. Really great.
Great. Yeah. And it's amazing actually. Like, I don't know, like I'm too old to create TikToks, but I do watch TikToks. Like it is, and maybe like my algorithms all kind of push towards musical theater and all that sort of stuff anyway. But
Imagine
like
that, Adam.
I know. But it's it's trending. Like the younger generation likes it. The people that are my age who like saw the movie, originally, like it really spans it. And even if you're above or beyond those kind of demographics, there's a lot of heart and there's actually a really great story behind all
There's
that.
a great story, which I was not expecting because I've never seen the movie, even though I am squarely the demographic of Legally Blonde.
Yes,
I somehow
you
just
are.
never saw it. So my exposure came through the musical, which I expected to tolerate and actually ended up really loving. Great story.
Yep, high energy, and we've got a great sing and dancing cast ready to put on a really wonderful show outdoors at the lights next month. So, but until
All
then,
right.
don't hug me until
So
Monday.
tonight through Monday, Don't Hug
Yep.
Me, family friendly, 7:30. You can get tickets now. You can get tickets at the door. How many people can you seat at the
We see about 300 a night out at the POWMA Plaza. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's also a beautiful space. West Fargo has done such a great job of renovating Cheyenne and of really making artful space. So I'm ecstatic to hear that this is happening. I'm happy to talk to you, and I'm happy it's your birthday. What a great birthday to go get to see a musical outside.
That's right. Any day that you get to see a play or a musical is a good day as far as I'm concerned. So for it to land on my birthday, that's even more special. So
Excellent. Well, Adam, thanks so much for joining me. I'm sorry for all of the discombobulations, but I appreciate you being game and hopping on at the last minute. It was really great to talk to you.
Same here. So thanks so much.
Good luck with the run. I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds great.
Everybody else, I will talk to you next Thursday.